Yeah, I'm not doing that with yeet.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
I am
Make
sorry.
me cringe.
Hey,
Hit a new low.
you guys asked for this.
You're leaning into this.
I gave you everything.
You get,
I gave you the world. And you guys have warped it to this.
I dominated you like a gorilla on a fucking bush, baby.
Okay, well, I can still beat you because I own Forza 7.
Giardia. Actually, that's not a that's not a thing. Gonorrhea. That's the one.
Hot damn.
You can get one of those in the wilderness, though.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 159 of the most illustrious podcast recorded in a freezing-ass basement. Wow, that didn't work nearly as well as you had hoped, did it?
Hello.
God damn it.
That was terrible.
That was bad, and you should feel bad.
I do.
Good. Anyway, it's the CAMcast, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mike, dear leader, Taste.
Doc Case, huh?
Case of Taste. There we go. I saved that.
Get you a case of Doc Taste.
Damn right. Anyway.
That's a tongue twister. Kind of like our email address.
Mailbag at camautomag.com.
Heyo.
I can do that because I'm not senile. Anyway. Mike, dear leader, Taste, leader of men, herder of cats. You know, a guy who's going to build a table here sooner or later. 4 feet by 8 feet. Just imagine that. We did.
In this room, it's going to be interesting.
Me and Zack did. It's fucking comical.
Actually, it will fit pretty well, I think.
I mean, it'll
But
fit.
will the rest of us?
It'll fit. We just have to feng shui the rest of this stuff around in here.
You won't be touching knees with Mike anymore.
Got it.
Which
Aw.
I enjoy my occasional caress of your foot,
All right.
but
Damn.
some personal space might be nice.
I like where this is going. Anyway.
All right, number 5, stay away from my personal space.
He wants you to stay away from his personal space. He is professor of the ghetto arts, your, mine, our Uncle Radical. We call him Scoots.
And I still don't know why.
Dave Raleigh.
Remember when I'm dead and gone, kids. Know me for my shenanigans.
That's what we're going to put on the tombstone. Shenanigans. Anyway.
All of the shenanigans.
Yep. He gave us this delightful soundboard.
Yeet,
Yep. Against his
I'm cringing.
now better judgment.
yeet.
And he joined me at the auto show today.
Woo.
It is the one, the only, the Lord of the Boards, Zack Lords.
Wow.
Present.
Attaboy. And making an ill-advised return to the podcast.
Ill-advised? I don't know.
God damn it.
Smoke weed every day.
This is just...
Jesus.
Nah.
Sorry.
Nah.
No,
Hey, not about that life right now.
but he is hitting that robot dick quite a bit.
God damn.
He just got back from California and some shenanigans out that way.
Yee yee.
Anyway, it is
Yeet.
Gavin.
Fuck off.
The original excitable child, Gavin Pecar. How you doing?
Wow.
I regret everything.
I regret nothing. And you won't regret following us on our various social media. We're at CamAutomag on everything. Just go ahead and do socialmedia.com/CamAutomag and we'll pop up.
It's true.
That's where we're at.
We're everywhere.
Yep, and we are pretty much everywhere you can get a podcast. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. That weird dude, Gary, selling mixtapes out of the back of his hatchback.
Our mixtapes are fire.
Damn right.
Fuego.
Why do you think he keeps changing the interior of his car?
Mas fuego.
Damn right.
It's not because he dropped the cherry. It's because he dropped our mixtape.
Damn.
Shit was fire.
Yeet.
That's
It's
just
the only button I'm going to push tonight, just for the record.
good.
I see what you did there, and I can reverse it.
Yeah,
Okay.
done.
Yeet. Wow.
To all of our listeners, I apologize heavily.
Go ahead and find us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. We appreciate the subscriptions.
Here's the deal. If you give us $5 a month, we'll change what's on this thing.
For
For $610,000 a month, we can put your voice on.
we'll let you listen. If you want to throw this soundboard into the sea, we'll let you do that for $610,000 a month.
I can't afford that.
I mean, I think we could even do that at the $1,000 a month level.
For $610,000, we can afford to do a lot of shit, Zach.
And
Like,
you
by
can't just stop. You can't just give us the $610,000 and then stop.
Like, we
as
gotta
soon
make-
as you stop, we're
gotta
getting another one.
We got to get that $610,000 first, and then I don't care what you do after that.
Fair.
You know, let the check clear, and then fuck it, I don't care.
Right.
With that 6,000. Wow. With that money, I'll buy my
Yeet.
A6.
That a boy. Anyway,
He-
so there we go. Patreon.com/CamAutomag. First off, real quick, some shout-outs. Happy birthday to a longtime friend, Alex Praisop.
Yeah, he's an OG Honda guy.
Damn right.
He's got all kinds of cool shit. You guys might know him from his spoon-liveried Honda Del Sol.
Yup.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who
Tasty.
he is.
that's our boy.
Oh, yeah.
He's also built a white EG coupe.
Yeah.
I guess it's not really an EG if it's a coupe, but
Whatever.
I forget what they call it. So
Who cares? Some nerd's going to yell at you for calling it an EG. It's an EH in America.
I'm a lover, not an expert, okay?
God.
Get a life.
Exactly.
Keyboard warrior.
It's honestly probably an EJ.
I
bet it's an EJ one.
Who cares? Anyway.
Fuck it, right?
And then also shout out to the big homie Zack Turnage.
Hey, the big man over there at
Hey.
V12.
Yeah. Big sexy bastard. Happy birthday.
God, that big, sexy, bearded bastard.
Yes.
He cut most of his hair off,
Did he?
and he looks so suave.
He is very suave.
Damn.
He is a svelte man.
Mm-hmm.
Quite love him.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then before we catch up with everybody around the table, quick thing on the GT Sport Challenge. We're
Yeah.
giving it another week.
Okay.
That is Group 3 cars, GT3 cars at the Nürburgring GP track with balance of performance.
It's hard.
Nice.
It is pretty hard.
I want to give it a crack, actually.
Well, we can do that after
Okay.
we're done recording.
Sick.
Yep. So, anyway, hey guys, how's everybody been?
We've been.
Good.
Yeet.
God damn it.
Zach's been yeeting.
Good for him. He's a young man.
Dab.
Hello.
Dab on the haters.
Damn. Well,
I mean, you have to.
yeah. Oh, also, quick shout out to our boy Joey. He moved on to greener pastures.
Oh.
He got himself out of the concrete bunker that me and him were working in.
Oh, holy
fuck
shit,
yeah.
really?
Yes, he has.
God, he's been there for 6, 7 years now?
Damn.
Far too long.
Good God.
Where's he at now?
I can't remember the name of it, but he's going into IT stuff. So,
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Good. He's been trying for that for a minute.
yep, he finally found an
Fucking right.
opening. Somebody brought him on, so
Awesome.
God
Joey,
bless him.
I'm super
Way to be.
proud of you.
yep.
Super, super proud of
Please
you.
don't. Please
Yeet.
don't.
Yeah.
All I have to say is,
Wow.
There we go.
We're proud of you, Joey.
Yes, we are.
We really are.
Anyway,
Soundboard not required for that proud.
no.
nope.
But yeah, I don't know. As far as me, yeah, I've been one of the optional jobs I could do at work is go wake up at 4:30 in the morning, go to the post office, and get the mail.
Oh, yeah, since Joey doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, and the one lady who complained about not being able to do it is now complaining that she's the only person who is doing it. She's trying to guilt me into going and getting the mail.
Is it the one that complains about literally everything that
Yes.
Joey has told me about for years and years?
The very same. She is trying to guilt me into getting the mail, and every time she said the other day, "Man, I wish you would start getting the mail. It feels like I'm just stuck with it." I just shrugged at her. I'm like, "Fuck that. Sorry. That sounds like a personal problem, and the person who has the problem is you."
Wow.
Damn right. Yup.
I went to Vegas on a whim this
Oh,
weekend.
ooh. How was that?
Warmer, I bet.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, so actually what it was is Friday night, my buddy Matt hit me up and he said, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow morning?" So I'd probably sleeping. He's like, "You should meet me at my place at 4 a.m. Let's go to Mesquite."
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, God. Okay, what for?" Apparently there was a big-ass car show down there. And
All right.
a buddy of ours, a couple of buddies of ours, were bringing a freshly built 62 GMC to the
Ooh.
car show to hopefully try and sell it. And so we went down, checked it out for a few hours, ran into Vegas and Henderson, looked at some junkyards, got some Buick Roadmaster parts for Matt.
Nice.
I'm actually doing an LS swap for that
Oh,
cool.
car in the
Nice.
next couple of months.
Nice.
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 It'll be fun.
Did the GMC sell?
I do not believe it did. They were asking, I think, almost $40,000 for it.
Oh,
But I mean, there's a lot of work done to this thing, so definitely worth at least $35,000. But I don't know if it sold or not. But yeah, then spent Saturday bumming around Mesquite and Vegas, and then
Like you do.
yeah, like you do. And then came back Sunday, and here I am.
Nice.
It was a good time.
Nice. Well, me and Zach braved the blizzard and went to the auto show today.
it's fun.
Yeah,
As you,
Worth
may,
it?
as you may have seen on the Instagram, it was all right. You know,
It was better than last year. At least
You
I
were
thought
looking
so.
very comfortable in your pom-pom topped CAMautomag beanie.
and I was also wearing the hoodie.
He was.
Yeah,
You should be.
yeah. And then got home and proceeded to, I think, fuck up my shoulder shoveling my driveway again.
I wanted to talk about the the Hyundai challenge.
The Hyundai
Yeah.
challenge.
That was interesting to say the least.
That is a thing we can do. Oh, cool. There's a fucking video playing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hey,
Appreciate
cool.
it.
Thanks for the ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a real ad for you.
Fareed Zakaria, how you doing? That just
God, you are ugly.
that is just an unfortunate
Jesus.
man.
Huh.
Real quick, we gotta do a special shout out to Ray's Jerky.
Yes,
Oh,
we do.
Yeah,
Yes.
hey.
As we were leaving, this kid comes up to us and he's got a vendor badge on there.
I thought he was trying to sell us some shit, but
That's
no.
what I thought too. And he's just like, "Hey, I can't help but notice you guys have a bunch of like camera gear. Are you doing like YouTube stuff?" Like, yeah. What's your channel? It's really cool. And we told him, Cam Auto Mag, and he subscribed, and
Hey, right on.
yeah, and he ended up subscribing to. We subscribed. Well, Cam Auto Mag is subscribed to him. Casmar Vlogs.
Hey, right on.
Is his handle. He is he does a lot of outdoorsy stuff. He's got a video of him reeling in a 51-inch muskie.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
big.
He's from Colorado, so
Yep.
lots of
Okay.
outdoorsy
Yep.
stuff.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and then he was working at the Ray's Jerky booth where
Oh,
we
yeah.
we talked to Ray.
Yep.
And Ray hooked us up with some jerky.
He makes a damn good jerky.
Yes, he does.
He jerks some damn good jerk.
He's got a. He has.
Is there a yikes button?
Yeet.
Nope, not the same.
Wow.
There we go.
Anyway, hold on.
Yikes.
Hello.
That actually works pretty well.
That works. Oh, either of them. No, he has a buffalo jerky that he described as meat candy, and it is smoky and it is sweet and it is delightful. But yeah, he
Meat
gave us
candy indeed.
yes. So raisjerky.com. We said
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
shout him out.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of my jerky.
Well, we got a couple bags over on the love seat there in a bag.
I'm going to sample.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I think
Teriyaki was amazing.
the teriyaki was amazing. The jalapeno was good. It tasted like jalapeno. It wasn't just spicy.
Oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. It's actually kind of difficult to get the flavor of a jalapeno
Yeah,
in whatever you put it with.
exactly. So,
But
Right on.
Hyundai challenge.
oh yes.
Yeah.
So there was in the Hyundai booth there was an Xbox One set up with Forza 7,
As
and
it should be.
Yep. And the challenge was basically like 3 minutes. By the way, we're listening to the new Trappin' in Japan from Ryan Celsius. So that's the sound you hear in the background. It's the one with the sweet Super Nintendo box logo.
Hell yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, so it was basically you had 3 minutes around Lime Rock Park.
It was 2 laps, I thought is all it was.
No, it was a 3 minute
Oh, was it
time
actually
session.
3 minutes? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, it was a 3 minute time session, and basically you got like 2 and change laps.
Yeah.
So, but it was a Hyundai Veloster N. You were in a little sim rig that actually did the motion and everything, which was
It's pretty good, yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
I felt pretty immersed.
Yep, we watched a bunch of kids just ham fist their way around that track.
Understeer to victory.
Yep, damn right. And then Zack hopped in.
And I did okay. I thought I've never actually done any sim racing before,
No.
any racing in general, but
Did himself a 108.3.
yep.
Yep.
You understeered yourself to victory.
Yep.
I did okay actually. There was some understeering, but the
I mean,
car,
you're actually not a stranger to oversteer. So,
No.
especially with some of the vehicle choices you've had in the past. So.
Especially after the drive we had today. He picked me up.
that was fun.
Yeah, there was a good 6 inches of snow on my street after my landlord plowed the first time. So that was a nightmare. It sucked.
But yeah, that the Genesis, the
Veloster.
Veloster. Wow, it had like a weird transmission.
Like,
it was
it
driving
just-
like my Subaru.
Yeah, like the game, I don't know if I don't want to attribute it to the Veloster. I want to attribute it to the game just being weird.
Maybe that might be more accurate.
Like a weirdness in the game.
Yeah, so you'd come into a corner, you would stomp on the brakes, you could get the car slowed down and go through the corner, and you'd power out of the corner, and the car would like shift into neutral, rev, and then dump itself back into gear. Like not like it felt like that. It would acted like that.
Yeah, it was very jarring.
Yeah,
So
and
but-
like Mike was trying to left foot brake to plan around that.
Well, no, mine. I wasn't dealing with that because that seemed to be like if you were going like from one to the other,
Oh.
back to the like real quick, like go from throttle to brake to throttle. Exactly, you know, this motion that you cannot see because this is an audio medium.
Theater of the mind.
Yep. Anyway, no. So yeah, Zach went down. He did a 108.3, and then a guy ahead of me did like a 108.7 or something.
He did pretty good, but the guy after me.
He did pretty good, but still not.
Because they're saying the show average was about was it 104?
They said the fastest was like a 104 at the show.
104, and then the nationals a 101.
Yeah. So
okay. So
yeah.
not terribly
Yeah.
off pace.
No, but so I went in there and I'm just trying to finesse it around because I've seen racing at Lime Rock Park. I know what you're supposed to do around there.
Allegedly.
I know how to deal with a front-wheel drive car that's understeering. You put that left foot on the brake pedal, you tap it, brings everything in line. Yeah, no, not in this thing. It
Didn't work out,
It
huh?
didn't want to fucking do that. It just it's like it locked up the rear. Hold on, is somebody yelling for me?
I think we have pizza.
Tight. I'm
It's a
gonna go
bit
get
early
pizza.
for pizza, but
That is very early.
Indeed,
for pizza.
quite.
I'm down.
That's okay.
Yeet.
I'll keep talking about the
Yeah, just
the Veloster.
carry on, sir.
But yeah, I've actually never raced a front-wheel drive car. I've actually never really driven one at any kind of speed or aggression. It was
Well, we're going to have to get a transmission in the Rally Corolla.
Well,
We're
I'm-
gonna
Yeah, you're
have
gonna
to
have to change that.
Yeah, because most of my experience is just in my Subaru, just mountain carving and just like going and doing fun things.
And then you've otherwise had like trucks and
yeah,
SUVs.
off-roading equipment
Yeah,
and going
exactly.
and rallying around, getting rear end sliding around.
Yeah, and we can't really say that there's any modicum of sport in your convertible Mustang.
No.
So,
Hey, it's a little bit of fun in the snow, but it's also really cold in the snow.
touche.
Yeah, but I'll carry on the story about us and the Subaru.
Yeah.
So I was, just every little corner there was a little bit of space. I would try to get the little back end out. But we came into Buffalo Wild Wings, and Jackson had mentioned, we had picked up Jackson. He had mentioned a well-executed handbrake turn. And I'm used to the handbrakes in my other vehicles, which don't work.
Borderline operational.
They're basically, the Subaru's just like the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
So I come to the corner, yank the e-brake, and the back locks the fuck up. And we're like sideways. It was, I scared Mike a little bit, which I feel kind of bad about.
Yeah, whatever. He'll live.
We did live.
That's the worst part.
We did live. And then proceeded to have very nice Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thank you for the pizza, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
You're the best, Mike.
We need one of those yeets for this pizza.
Yeet.
Another reason why we need a bigger table.
Yeah, bigger table for more sneaky snacks, etc., etc.
While I'm
Mouth is
trying
watering.
to stall, I will be bringing a bigger TV for us.
Oh, really? You got yourself a larger frame something for us, huh?
Yes, because my roommate's moving out. I have my old TV back, and I have no need for it. So
Excellent.
I think it's like a 36 or a 40.
Okay, all right. That's
Bowie.
better than the, what is that, a 27 or a 30 right there? That's a
32.
32? Okay,
So-
cool.
Yeet.
There it is. Awesome.
Just do it!
Well, yeah, while you're over there doing that, all that good stuff,
Yeet.
We're just going to keep doing that repeatedly.
we're just going to keep doing that.
Smoke weed every day.
Anywho. Holy garbage.
So
RIP
our
headphone users?
I've always wondered, are junkyards in Vegas better?
Yeah, they're all paved.
No,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, they're great.
I don't think I could imagine that.
So there's it's specific to the one off of Lamb Boulevard in Las Vegas, north end of Las Vegas, over by the Air Force Base and the Speedway. There's a limo section. Yeah.
What?
Only in Las Vegas.
Only in Las Vegas, right? Okay, and now here's the thing, like Crown Vics and like Grand Marquis, like the taxi cars, like
Yeah.
town cars and that kind of shit, right?
The Lincoln, whatever.
There's like literally a football field of just taxis and limos, and it's intense.
I'm amazed, but I'm not surprised.
Right, I should have taken a picture because there were just row upon row
Can we
upon
fly
row.
a drone over there?
I mean, you
That'd
probably
be awesome.
I would say probably not, just because of the proximity to an Air Force base, but we can give it a shot.
Ask for
And if we-
forgiveness later. I don't know.
If we get busted, it's not my drone. I just don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just,
But yeah, so like there were a couple of extended town cars that are the better part of 40 feet long,
What?
chilling in this junkyard.
Huh.
And you know how like most junkyards, they'll have like a couple of stands in the front and like one or two under the back, right? It's like every 8 feet there's another pair of stands under these things. Like they know it's going to fold in half with somebody underneath it already. So
I'm just imagining just like, I don't even know what kind of motorsports we could do with a limo, but we have to be able to do something with them.
There's got to be something out there
Drifting.
for us.
I mean,
Aren't most of them front wheel drive?
well, actually, the two that I noticed right off the bat were town cars in their rear-wheel drive.
Oh.
Reverse drifting.
Yeah, they're 4.6 liter V8s. They're basically a Crown Vic or
Just
Grand Marquis
with 20 feet in the middle.
with another 20 feet.
With a double wide in the middle of them.
Exactly.
Um,
But that was really actually pretty rad. So,
how far do you think we could jump one of those?
I mean, how far do you want to jump one of those?
Yeah, I mean,
I,
we're
I
really...
want I want to be driving it and also sitting in the back. We should need to do it to be able to do it twice.
What?
Well, no, because I want to be able to experience.
This is a
You want to
weird...
experience jumping a limo, and you want to experience being jumped in a limo.
Yes, exactly.
That could mean two things.
That could mean
Mean
two
two
things,
things.
and I know some people of questionable character that could probably make that happen.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeet.
Either or. Oh, God.
But,
Okay, so now that we've got enough of this, right?
Yes.
Should we go ahead and shove on into the meat and potatoes of this?
Only have to give me a plate.
Oh, yeah.
Grab him plate.
This has been sponsored lovingly by this pizza
That we got from Marco's because they sent us a half off coupon.
Exactly. I mean, you might as well, right? I'm sorry, Gavin. You were.
Gavin just
It's okay.
Gavin just
I
has
still
this
love you.
look on his face like you just abandoned him.
And you know what else it's sponsored by?
Us.
CamAutoswag.com.
Damn right.
Come on out and get yourselves some goods.
Oh, God, dude, you just dropped.
Oh, it's all over the mixer. Oh my
Like,
God.
just.
Okay, so don't be like Zach.
Might need you to serve me next time.
You cannot
kidding
give
me?
me shit now about my mic.
Oh,
You're
so
not
sorry.
allowed. Not allowed.
It's literally on the.
I am incredibly sorry.
Damn it, Zach.
This is why we can't have nice things. But you can have nice things with CamAutoswag.com.
Damn.
Check us out.
If you, we've got an upcoming video from the auto show that me and Zach were filming. I am rocking, in very early stages, the pom-pom beanie.
Yes.
Then I pulled that thing off because it was a bit toasty.
Yeah, getting a little warm there in the Mountain America Arena, or whatever the hell they call it.
Expo Center. Some
There it is.
shit. And,
That shit.
but I was rocking the Cam hoodie the entire time.
Excellent.
Looking stylish as fuck.
Wind chill 22 my ass. It felt rather balmy.
So what T-shirts do we still have on the marketplace? Do we still have
Let's pull this up real quick because we
Yeah.
can do that. So
Let's go ahead and go into that, because I know you got the pom-pom beanie, you got the regular beanie, which...
we've still got. I know we've still got the logo tees.
Good.
Yeah, got
I was
the,
wearing my logo tee all weekend out in
Attaboy.
Mesquite, as a matter
Hell
of
yeah.
fact.
Yeah, we got the script logo done by Jose Mendez. We got the new logo, the current logo. That is actually a super old logo, one that we passed on years ago before we went with the OG Lumen sign.
But
logo.
now it's retro AF.
Damn right, rad,
Yeah,
and so forth.
indeed.
Yeah.
So we still got the phone cases. I'm still rocking my iPhone case.
Yep.
We got the Samsung Galaxies. Let's see, we got long sleeve T-shirts. We got zip up hoodies. We've got the tote bag.
We got the Chevette shirt, and we've got Mount Canmore for the time being.
Right on, and we're going to be changing those out, guys. We're going to start switching it up to the T-shirt of the month.
Yeah, it's not
kinda
just
deal.
not going to be a colorway like it has been in months past. It's going to be a straight up unique logo, like unique design. That's only available for 1 month. Maybe it'll come back later. Who knows?
Yeah, it depends on how popular it is.
Damn
I know
right.
we're going to be getting into Zack's Pinto Go Boom.
Yep, we are working on that. Well, I'm trying to work on it as best I can.
Yeah, we're also going to have probably the Cult of Fierro or Fierro Fire.
You know, something like that.
One of those, something Fierro based.
We got a special one that's going to come out around Sevens Day because
Oh.
every Rotary owner needs to own a bus pass.
Of course.
Yep.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
I've owned plenty of RX-7s to tell you from firsthand experience.
Yep.
I probably put somebody through college at UTA.
Had a boy.
I'm trying to shove in the Understeer to Victory.
Yeah, you're trying.
Oh yeah, we need to get that designed so we can get that.
We can figure
done.
out something there.
I mean, we need more designs than we have, holes for shirts.
Exactly.
We're working on that. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for T-shirts, feel free to hit us up. mailbag@camautomag.com.
Yeah.
Best case, we like your T-shirt idea and we make it happen. Worst case, we point and laugh at you
Damn right.
and then make it a T-shirt anyway.
Yep. That's how it works, baby. Anyway.
Yes,
CamAutoswag.com.
indeed.
And
So
now to the news.
yeah, and this is an interesting one to start off with. One that I think we kind of all saw coming to
Yep.
some extent.
Yep. So, turns out it's hard to make something profitable that's inherently not terribly profitable. So, Tesla is going to lay off its full-time workforce by 7%, as it's going to somehow increase Model 3 production and make it cheaper.
Asterisk.
Sort of. So, here's the thing. This is coming after a surprise profit of $312 million in the third quarter.
Wait, hold on. How?
Tesla made profit?
Tesla made a profit. It happens.
What?
I'm not familiar with that concept.
Blind dog finds his ass every now and again.
I mean, I guess even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Damn right. So, like I said, this is coming to its full-time workforce, but not like the contractors and, other people. The people who aren't technically Tesla employees. They are working under contract for Tesla. So...
That actually makes a difference. That's a notable thing to put in there.
Yep, because with a full-time employee, you have to do stuff like, health insurance and retirement and all that crap.
Taxes.
Contractor, doesn't matter. You just throw money at him and be like, get this shit done. So
Right, because they're somebody else's problem.
Damn right.
Or their own problem.
Mm-hmm. So, There you go. Yeah. So,
and this is also they could make a cheaper Model 3.
Yep.
And I'm still struggling to see how they do that because even the promised $35,000 Model 3 would have cost about $38,000 to build, and I believe that was almost solely due to the material required.
Yeah. No, well. Let's.
Okay, whatever. I mean, massive entrenched competitors, huh? Okay, Elon. Well.
I mean, he's not necessarily wrong when GM's been building cars for a century and change.
I've been hearing about this one for all fucking week.
So the new M3 and M4 will be coming pure.
Pure.
Yes.
Is this is a specific trim level?
Sort of. It's kind of currently in in-house code name. But you know how you guys are constantly complaining that things aren't showing up with manuals?
Even though you fuckers are never going to buy one.
Yeah. So, as Zack emptily shoves his plate into Gavin's back. Amazing. So because apparently you guys have complained enough or are threatening to complain enough, you will be able to get the next generation or the next update of the M3 and the M4 with the row your own option. Although, remember how we talked about the M cars only coming with automatics?
Right.
Yeah, because BMW doesn't think the manuals can hold all that power.
Right.
Yeah, these new pure cars are going to be less powerful.
Of course. I mean, there's going to be aftermarket support for these to bring them back up, I'm sure, to at least the stock DSG or automatic power levels.
Yeah.
If not beyond, and I'm thinking we are going to start seeing the limits of these drivetrains.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why Ford is not bringing the GT500 out with a full row your own.
Yeah, so...
It's also slower.
Right.
Yep. But don't worry, it doesn't matter, because you can choose your own gear, even though it's probably going to be the wrong one a lot of the time. Also, there will be an option for all-wheel drive with the M3 and the M4.
Of course.
Yeah, because, sure. But that will only come with the 8-speed automatic and next drive. So, there you go, folks.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about that, but we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Another one going by the wayside, the Chevy Sonic.
And in other not surprising news, the Sonic has added to the kill list of tiny cars from GM.
I'm not surprised.
Other than
no, go ahead.
Other than today, when was the last time that you've seen a Sonic?
I mean,
I see them from time to time.
I see them all the time in traffic.
Yeah.
Like I see them occasionally, but they're usually like the older ones.
Yeah, they're not the new ones.
Yeah, the older Sonics, I think.
Is there a new Sonic?
I don't. Well, there's a facelift.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't see the facelifts very often. I do see them. A lot of them are like Enterprise rent-a-cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So,
but yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. This is going to join the Impala, the Volt, the LaCrosse, the Cadillac XTS.
Wait, they still make the Buick LaCrosse?
Yeah, apparently so.
People are still buying that?
Yep.
Is it because people still follow golf?
Yep. I mean, hey, man, Grandpa still needs a car. He's still hanging on.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yep, so it's just yet another small car that GM is killing because, we don't buy small cars.
Are they killing it internationally or just in the U.S.?
Oh, just here.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That's a huge selling vehicle in China.
That's what I say. Is like
massive. I mean, in other countries, that's a Daewoo.
Yeah, like it.
Well, and also just Buicks in general. Also going back to the LaCrosse. I mean, how many do those sell in China?
China buys those
China.
like it's water.
China is the reason Buick still exists.
China, 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 China,
Yeet.
China,
Yeet.
China,
Yeet.
China.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll put that one in as well. China.
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 Oh, and also I'll find a Florida man.
Yes, we need a Florida man thing. Hey, you know those really annoying Chevy ads with the quote-unquote real people, not actors, because you can't call them actors because they haven't earned their card yet?
Right.
Well, you remember the one about, them touting how the Silverado was the most reliable vehicle in its class, more so than everything else?
Oh, boy.
Well,
Turns out that's not the case, huh?
might not be entirely accurate.
In other words, it's not at all accurate.
Yeah, no. So it was just one of those, they're talking about how reliable it is. I think the tagline was, Chevy surprises competitive owners when it comes to reliability is the title of the ad, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, Ford, Toyota, and Honda called them out and said, hey, we think that's bullshit. They asked where they got the numbers. And Chevy's just like, oh, we sent out this survey, and,
To 5 people?
No, they sent out a survey they sent out 840,979 letters to two.
And got 7 back.
They got 48,000 back.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And I
Yeah.
bet all of those are really low marks. You don't send anything back to the dealership or to the
If
the
you're
company.
happy or
Yeah.
content,
No.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
you're like,
yeah.
I have fucking notes for you assholes.
Yeah, you're
no.
like, oh, I got something from Chevy. I'm just going to put this on the. Oh, whoops, it's in the trash. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. No,
No.
Oh,
they're
right in the
going to be
fireplace.
like, oh,
Yeah.
Chevy sent me something. Oh,
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah, no.
I'm going to cut my hair into that. I need to speak to your manager haircut, and I'm going to go lay one into you because my Chevy Traverse does not hold the amount of shoes that you said it would.
Excuse me, give me the care, and I have to go talk to somebody's manager. No, so Chevy said that they stand by their claim, but they're pulling it out because they're doing they want to do something different with the Silverado ads.
That they do.
But so here's
And I bet it's not going to mention a single fucking thing about reliability.
So here in the most recent Consumer
Bingo.
Reports brand reliability rankings based on feedback from 640,000 vehicle owners, Honda ranked 9th, Toyota 10th, Ford 20th, and Chevy 23rd. Yep.
I think, too, do you know anyone has ever taken any of these surveys?
No, I mean, not anybody under the age of 60.
There's your point.
Yep. So there we
Back
go.
in my day, the Chevrolet Silverado was one of the best pickup trucks you could get in the country of America.
Well, hey, speaking of pickup trucks, Ford might be coming out with something smaller than the Ranger.
This is kind of cool. Like, this looks almost Fiesta-based. It looks like a Fiesta
It
Ute.
probably is.
It's based on the, I think, the new architecture for the upcoming Focus that we're not going to be getting.
Oh, so
Of
it's
course.
going to end up being like a Transit Connect.
Yeah, basically a
With a
Transit
bed.
Connect with a bed. Yeah, which, I mean, it works.
I'm okay with.
Yeah, I mean, something that size works very well in the rest of the world.
Is this almost a Ute?
Almost. So it's going to have a wheelbase between 120 and 122 inches, which is about the same as the current Transit Connect long wheelbase.
Yeah.
The long wheelbase one.
Yeah, so it basically think like an early 2000s Toyota Tacoma. That's about the size of it. So
Okay, all right, that's a decent-sized vehicle.
I didn't think
That's
they
not
could
bad.
make trucks that size in the U.S. anymore. I thought regulations and
no.
safety standards.
No, this is being done in Turkey.
Oh,
Is where a
course.
lot of this is being shouldered.
and
So-
is it coming to the U.S.?
No, currently
Okay.
this is just hanging out, off yonder. So it's going to
Turkish area.
be, for the rest of the world, not for us.
Of course.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's going to live on right there next to the Daewoo Sonic.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably going to have small EcoBoost power with the option of the hybrid, similar to what's in the Ford Fusion hybrid.
Probably that 1 liter 3-cylinder.
Probably like a 2-liter, just because it's a truck.
Yeah, true.
Boy, howdy.
But they are pushing that 1 liter, though.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
They are.
So, yeah. Oh, speaking of, never mind. We'll talk about that at a later date. So, yeah, no, it's the Ford Otosan team, which is in Turkey. They're working on the Transit Courier and something else. So they've got experience doing the truck and utility thing, and this thing will probably be built in Mexico. So
Because, of course, it would be.
it'll be tantalizingly close, but never for us.
So we'll see them in Southern California, and that's about it.
Damn right. And then, oh, God. Trent put just... God damn it.
Fuck you, Trent.
No, there was... Whatever. Would really appreciate being told when you're adding stuff to an already kind of packed agenda. So, there's this. This is a 141-mile Mark I Ford Fiesta.
That doesn't look like a Fiesta to me.
Don't worry, they've been making Fiestas everywhere in the world for a lot longer.
Yeah.
So, it has 141 miles on the clock, and until very recently, it had never been registered.
It had actually never even been road driven. It's been
So
in
it's
a
a new
science
car.
museum.
So it's a new car.
Literally is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has been in, in London.
Wow.
Yeah, in London, in the City Science Museum, in the Glimpses of Medical History Gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just this weird three-door that they, helped people get around in. And it was on display from 1980 to 2017. And then it was time to renovate.
I like the diagram between the gauges.
Yeah.
Yes, it is only a 4-speed, and
Yep.
it tells you exactly where they're at.
Yep. So they're going to remodel the museum, and they needed to get this thing out of there, and the only way they could figure to get it out was to cut it up. But thankfully, a man named Wisdom,
I'm sorry, what?
Darren Wisdom,
It's the UK, don't ask.
he made a jig that would let them rotate and bring the car out without having to cut it up.
But
How
say,
very wise of him.
Yes.
did they do that in Top Gear? Like, that isn't old technology, isn't new technology.
No, but I mean, I'm assuming that... Yeah.
Really what this is it's just somebody who is really good at playing Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this thing is... they had to do some stuff to the cooling system, the brakes, and the gearbox, and it finally passed its first MOT test in 2018,
Wow.
40 years after it was built. And it is going to be auctioned, and it should bring anywhere from $8,400 to $11,000.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you guys my next car is going to be a Fiesta.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
That's right price range too, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Let's see. On to the stuff that Trent just threw in here because he can't leave well enough alone.
Can't show up, but he can sure pack the agenda.
Just seriously, dude. There were 7 things already. Let's see. I have no idea what so emissions could take away the unlimited parts of the Autobahn. So,
Yeah.
which is a thing that
We need a sad.
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah, we need a sad one.
Wow.
That's not very sad.
No.
Yeet.
Yeah, that one we can't hear.
Yeah, that one is.
That's completely dead now.
Yep. Anyway,
Actually, it might
It's a dead meme.
yeah, so they're thinking that lower speeds will reduce greenhouse gas emissions and so on and so forth. And, all right, cool. This is,
But I want to go fast.
right?
Smoke weed every day.
Hot damn. Let's see. Oh, cool. They're making more of those suicide door Continentals.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah.
As well they should.
So,
Should have been like that from the factory.
It's not even on first sale yet, and they've already sold them all out.
yeah.
All 80 of them.
Nice.
But now they're going to make more.
Yep. So they don't know. Yeah. So, I mean, there's...
So the local showboating baller or, the local drug cartel leader is probably going to show up with one relatively soon.
Yeah, actually seeing one of these in person today for the first time. It's actually
Yeah, just a regular Continental.
yeah,
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the. But it's a damn good looking car.
Yeah,
with
They
no,
are good-looking cars, yeah.
no soft closed doors though.
Nope. That's very...
Very disappointed.
Yep. So, yeah, cool. So, more of those. And then, the Supra, the first Supra, VIN number 1 went for $2.1 million. The first GT500 went for $1.1 million. The first Heritage Ford GT, I think, went for $2.3.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, there was just a bunch of stuff going for crazy numbers at Barrett Jackson, with all the proceeds going to charity.
Right.
Yep. So,
Yeah, people have been asking, like, how could they possibly sell a Supra for $2 million? It's like, well, they're not really buying a Supra for $2 million.
Exactly. You're buying the car for whatever it basically lists for, and then you're writing off the rest of this.
you're basically giving a $2.1 million charitable donation, and you're getting...
Right. You get a
it's-
free car.
Somebody, I think it was on Jalopnik, they wrote, Bradley Brownell wrote a story on Jalopnik about this.
Shout out to that guy, starter of Radwood.
Yep. It was,
Hamlet would.
Yep.
he basically said you're not buying a car. Think of it as making a donation to PBS and getting a tote bag. The Supra is the tote bag.
Right.
So
Same thing.
Yep. So there we go. That is the news, despite Trent's best efforts.
The news.
The news.
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everybody. Oh, speaking of good news, Tommy's going to be in here a little bit for Sundance.
Oh, really?
He's going to be on the 27th and the 28th. I invited him to come on the podcast because my pitch was, we will make you fat.
Yes.
Yep.
And he deserves it. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Same here.
You know, fun fact, Tommy and I went to high school
Nice.
together. So good stuff. Good stuff. He had an Integra with Lambo doors and chrome nitrous tanks.
Good Lord.
And I had a shitty RX-7.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the RX-7.
I don't know,
So-
man. That Integra was pretty fucking badass.
It
It was
was-
a GSR, too. So
On flat pack racing seats.
fuck yeah.
Those were great. Anyway,
That was cool.
we brought up Tommy because he runs Steady Broke Clothing. They've been with us since damn near day one.
It's true.
Yep. Head over to steadybroke.com. Use coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout and save 15% on your entire order.
Mm-hmm. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steadybroke.com and at steady.broke on all social media.
Boom.
Okay, guys, this is going to be, it's not going to be pretty much one thing, but we're going to be talking about a lot of the upcoming Daytona 24.
Okay.
So, we have the balance of performance.
Oh, for IMSA, right?
Yes, for the Daytona 24, and great news, not much is happening.
Oh, good.
Yes, so here's what's happening with the DPI cars, the Mazda, the Cadillac, the Acura. It's just fuel capacity changes. That's it. Everybody gets a little bit. Like, let's see, the Acura, the Cadillac, and the Mazda each, they're losing 2 or 1 liters of fuel capacity,
Oh,
which is not much.
okay.
Yeah, so, and Mazda, their rear wing is basically, they have to use the same angle as what they're using at the Roar. The Nissan Onroc, which is, we're going to talk about that in a minute, no changes.
Okay.
Yep, in GTLM, the Mate gets 2 more liters of fuel.
Is it because it's such a big bastard?
She's a big girl. Anyway, then in GTD, where there is slightly more changes, the NSX GT3s lose 3 liters of fuel. The M6 GT3 loses 15 kilos. The Huracan GT3 gets a 1 millimeter bigger air restrictor and 2 more liters of fuel.
Okay.
And the GT3Rs get an increase of fuel by 3 liters. So, that's awesome.
Okay.
This is unlike last year where the M8, they kept turning up the boost in the car because it was so far off pace.
God.
Yep. And speaking of, turns out there are a lot of, super qualified people driving in the 57th Rolex 24.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
Who we got?
Let's see. Andy Lally has the most Rolex 24 Daytona wins of any driver in the field with 5, and they're all class wins and
Okay.
different things. By the way, he's America's favorite racing vegan. Let's see. Let's just come down here. Scott Dixon, he's won an IndyCar title or 2.
Okay.
He's won the race 3 times in 3 different categories. I want to just jump down here. So we have 40 IMSA champions in the field.
Good God.
Yes.
So this is going to be a bit of a battle, perhaps.
Yep. We have 33 24-hour of Le Mans winners racing, including Rodney Sandstorm himself, Jordan Taylor.
I see a Fernando Alonso in there.
Yes, that fella.
course.
Yep. Let's see. Indian Champ Car champions in the field. There are 5. Scott Dixon, Sebastian Bourdais, Alex Zanardi.
Yeah.
The dude who doesn't have any fucking legs, Alex Zanardi.
Yeah, he ain't
What a
letting that
badass.
stop him, that's for sure.
Yeah, Juan Pablo Montoya, Simon Pagino, 4 Indy 500 winners, 3 people who have won a Formula One Grand Prix, 2 NASCAR Cup race winners. Oh, and 1 dude who's won a Formula One World Championship.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, this is a very stacked field.
Indeed.
Yes.
So this is going to be a fun one to watch.
Yep. And then while we're still talking about it, we're going to get back to that thing. That I think
Yeah,
Gavin's-
let's jump down
that
there
I think
real quick.
Gavin's going to enjoy. So there are a bunch of teams running retro liveries.
Oh, and I am not mad.
Yeah, so Starworks is going with the... God damn it.
That ad is very atrocious.
Yeah, stop. And it's still fucking huge. Thanks.
That's what she said.
Starworks is running the old Audi GTO IMSA livery.
Mm-hmm.
That very simple,
That's good looking right there.
It is. Acura is going back to the old CompTech livery.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, which is,
yes.
just the orange and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, look at that on the Spice
Very,
chassis.
Very simple. I love
Sup.
it. That's a throwback for damn sure.
Yep.
Let's see here. Ford, what are they doing?
Well, hold on. Let's talk about the core.
Yeah, there's Nissan. Sorry,
Yep.
I skipped that one.
Yeah, the Nissan DPI. It is going back.
Yeah.
Look at that. And they are running that livery all season.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they're doing the old Nissan GTP livery. Ford is doing a one-off.
Okay, so is this kind of like a throwback or
Sort of, yeah. So they're
okay.
doing the Motorcraft on the number 66 GT.
And that looks like 67's getting the
Just a Castrol
EcoBoost logos.
Yeah. So, and they're also doing a Motorcraft livery on the Multimatic GT4 Mustangs.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a throwback to the Fox body cars.
Yep.
That they were running out.
Yep.
Back,
It's going
back in the day.
to be very similar.
I do like that.
Yep.
I like that.
And then the one that a lot of people in the know like, the Riley Motorsports, they're going with the OG Wins livery.
Mhm. This is a good one.
This is great.
I really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Purple, orange, pink, white.
Yeah.
A little bit of green here and there. Like it's a stellar looking.
Yeah, and I think Gavin's going to like this. This is where that livery came from.
Yeah, the purple Porsche 962.
Yeah.
Back in the Camel GTP class.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wins has been around since 1939. They've done like a bunch of different automotive stuff.
Okay.
So, like, that's, if you're wondering who the hell Wins is, that's who they are. Just one of those companies that's been
Okay.
around forever. So, moving on. Gavin, I think you're going to like this. You remember that Cayman rally car?
Yeah?
They're actually
boy.
building them.
Oh, shit,
No
really?
Yup.
Dude, yes.
Part of the reason is that people love it.
I mean, can you see
That's
why?
beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome. So,
That just warms my heart.
yup.
My cold, dead heart.
Attaboy. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be based. So the original concept was based off the old Cayman GT4 Club Sport. This one's based off the new 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport,
Gotcha.
Beautiful.
and it's going to be competing in the FIA's RGT class, which is for two-door sports cars only. And basically what it means is it's going to be competing against the Abarth 124 Rally and the 997 GT3 Cup RGT.
Okay.
Yep. So there
That's
you go.
actually going to be pretty great to watch.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. So I sincerely hope a lot of people buy these things because this is amazing.
I really hope so, too, because that's a good look.
Look at
If I
it.
had money.
That is
You're preaching to the choir here, bud.
If I had fucking money, man.
that is the business.
God damn.
Yep.
Goodness.
So
You know what else is business?
Red Bull, you are just doing fun stuff.
Indeed.
So we got a couple news items. Pierre Gasly says he's going to be fighting for them wins. He ain't no number 2 driver.
Good.
Oh, wow, I accidentally linked the wrong thing. But basically, he says he's not going to be the number 2 driver. If he has the pace, he's going to go for the win. He's not going to, do like a certain finish driver and come to a dead stop in the middle of the track so his teammate can pass him.
I mean, understandable.
Yep. So, and Helmut Marko throws some shade on Formula E because Red Bull shows no interest in it. He says it's because that they are racing purists, that they have no desire to be in Formula E.
Don't add my thing.
Oh, go ahead.
So I was actually going to try to do a 2-minute segment on Zack's 2 cents on Formula E. Fuck, Formula E is shit. It was not fun to watch. I watched 2 or 3 highlight recaps, and it was just like, wow.
It's It's a very, very different thing.
Yeah, it definitely, you have to have a certain taste for motorsports.
Yeah. We'll get into that a little bit later.
I just like seeing people race around in them blenders.
I might keep trying, but I don't know if I can stomach more of this.
Man, it's like if anybody out there listens to the Dan Levitard show with Stu Gatz on ESPN Radio, they have they do useless sounds from the NFL weekend, where it's just they make poor Billy Gill listen to all the terrible post game press conferences, listening to all the nonsense coach speak. Nose to the grindstone, shoulder to the wheel, all that crap. And he puts together a montage, and it is just terrible. Except when Andrew Luck and his pituitary issue is in there. Then it's just delightful. But no, I imagine that's what those Formula E highlight reels are like, and we don't want to put you through that.
Nope.
Anyway, so Volkswagen, you remember that IDR thing that they ran up Pikes Peak?
I do.
Yeah, they're taking it to the green hell.
Oh, no shit. They're
Yeah.
taking that to the ring.
It and Romain Dumas are going to attack the all-electric record, which is currently 645.9, which Peter Dumbreck set in a Neo EP9.
And I have no idea what that is.
No, neither do I. But apparently it's more powerful, but also heavier than the IDR.
Okay.
And doesn't make as much downforce. So
Okay. Well, I mean, the IDR is definitely it's wings with a couple of drills attached to it. So
like it'll
do some move.
Yeah, they have to do a lot of stuff to it to make it, survive a few laps.
Well, sure. I mean, this thing was only built to go up the side of a mountain faster than everybody else.
Yeah,
and
then
I
up
think
Lord March's driveway that one time.
Exactly.
So,
I bet they didn't even do that on a full charge.
Yeah, no, this is so. They're not. I mean, who knows? But I doubt it's going to be. I think it'll pass the Neo, but I don't think it's going to approach what the 919 did, and I don't think it's going to approach the old lap record, Stefan Beloff's 6:11.13.
Right.
Which apparently was more important and therefore better because it was done in a practice session for a race. Again, I don't understand how these things are whatever. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is a podcast.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we've actually shuffled through that.
Yes, we did.
And not too bad on time yet.
No.
Okay.
We're actually under for the first time, I think, ever.
Well, I think that's good because, Thursdays always go long.
Yep.
Yeet.
Yes.
Oh, dear God, I have to add so much to that soundboard.
Yes, you do. Anyway.
I'm still going to abuse the yeet button.
As you
I'm
should.
going to randomly change it.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, dibs on this last piece of barbecue chicken.
Go for
I
it.
haven't had
Okay.
any. Well, I've got it.
Oh,
What?
God.
Oh, shit, I feel like an asshole now. Fuck.
I've been
Yeah, me
talking.
too.
I've been talking.
I had two of them. I
Well,
feel
don't
like an
worry. I
asshole.
have one of my meal prep lunches that I didn't eat today.
You also
but-
have a lot of the other pizza, too.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is with us, but if we get something like we get barbecue chicken and something that isn't the Meats a Treatserati, there's usually a shit ton of the barbecue chicken left over.
Oh, weird.
Or if we get something that isn't barbecue chicken and the Meats a Treatserati, there's the Meats a Treatserati left over.
But that's too far away for me to grab. That's
Yeah,
why.
That's why it's still
I know.
there.
I know. Again, that's why we need the 4-foot by 8-foot table.
I want to. I vote we put Lazy Susan in the middle.
I mean, that's a thing we can probably do. I mean, good. Me and Zack measured it out. 4 feet by 8 feet's like significantly bigger than this damn thing.
By several feet in either direction, yes.
Yes.
That's almost two of these.
It was comical.
It's 2.5 basically. Is what it is. It's
I feel like
2.5 plus 2 feet.
you know what? I'm just going to bug Asian Mike about this dining room table that's sitting in our storage.
Is it granite?
It's not.
Oh.
'Cause I
Although that would be rad.
I ain't carrying that shit down here.
I'm not bringing
God,
that
no.
down here. You can get shit.
that is going to be
We do that every day. We're not doing that.
that will then become a permanent part of this house.
Yeah.
No, we don't like your landlord that much.
That becomes equity.
No, but I do appreciate him plowing a second time today.
That is cool.
That was delightful. Really wish he'd put a salt thing on the back of his truck, though.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway,
that costs money.
yes, guys, this has been episode 159. We're going to be back on Thursday with more Gavin stories.
Indeed.
Yep. It's coming up on Thursday, episode 160.
Ooh.
We are still at Cam Automag on all the social medias.
Wait, what, really?
Yeah, still. I know in this hour or whatever it hasn't changed. And on Thursday we're still going to be at Cam Automag. I'm just going to go ahead and make that bold statement.
That's pretty ballsy there.
I'm going to plant my flag on that one. At Cam Automag on all the social medias. Help us get that big table by either buying stuff on Cam Auto Swag or supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. Just throw us what you think is fair per month. Really, we're giving you a bunch of free content. Like, the least you could do is just kick us a buck.
I mean, we're cool with that.
Yeah, I would.
Because, I mean, if you donate $1, just make it $2, and then you're cooler than Incognito.
Or you can make it the $5 and join in on the Cam shenanigans.
Boom.
Just see a shit post.
Oh, it's delightful.
It is delightful, though. I quite enjoy that.
The Supra memes were fire.
Yeah, they were.
Pretty cool.
That was delightful. God.
And with access to the Cam Shenanigans page, you start getting access to our GT Sport challenges.
And more importantly, you get, like, Patreon-only bonus content.
That is true. You get videos, us reacting to Russian dash cam footage.
That's currently all that it is. But don't worry, we're going to put some more stuff in there, some varied stuff in there. So that is all at patreon.com/CamAutomag. Find this here podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Rate, review, subscribe, share with your friends, because they're probably delusional lunatics like yourself.
Indeed.
Yep. So, yeah, there we go for episode 159 in the year of our Lord 2019. I have been Mike.
I've been Professor Dave.
I've been Zach.
And I've been Gavin.
Yay!
Smash it.
Yeet.